Joined once again by the head coach of the Hofstra Baseball program, Frank Calinato. Following, what can we say, another comeback, another walk-off win, 6-5 over James Madison today, Coach. I mean, it's been redundant, but thoughts on the game?
Yeah, it was a great game. It was a game that was played well by both sides. Their pitchers did an outstanding job, and luckily we were able to get those heroics there in the last inning. Our pitchers pitched well and limited the damage and gave us a chance to win the game.
Coach, this is another walk-off win for you guys, but this one, out of all your walk-off wins, seemed to become almost the easiest. Walk, double, home run. You guys getting almost too comfortable, having kind of playing from behind at this point? You think getting too comfortable in the situation?
Well, I hope not, because I know what you're saying. I mean, sometimes you can just kind of wait and say, "Oh, don't worry about it. We'll do it in the eighth or ninth inning." No, I don't think that's necessarily the case. It's like I've been saying all year. We never think we're out of a game. So, whether it comes in the eighth or the ninth, that's fine with me. However, it's not like we're sitting in there saying, don't worry about it. We don't have to put pressure on them, if it's the third or fourth inning.
Coach, you went with Steve Harrington starting at first today. For a guy who doesn't start every game, just like what can you attribute that to? Just for Harrington still coming into play and ready to play and getting 3 hits and being a big reason you guys won.
Yeah, he was outstanding. I mean, Bailey's been playing a little bit. He's been hot with the bat. So I'm trying to find time for both of them. The splits against Murphy said that lefties hit him better than righties, so I went with Harrington today, and he was outstanding. Got some big hits for us. So it's nice when you have a bunch of guys to choose from, and right now everything seems to be clicking for the offense, and it's nice that I could put him in there.
Coach Mikolajczyk, he seemed to be working pretty quickly. He wanted to be getting that next batter out. Can you just talk about his effort?
I thought he was outstanding. I mean, his stuff was great today, right? He fell into a little bit of trouble there at the end and gave up some runs, and you could tell that he seemed to tire a little bit. But early on, when he was fresh, stuff-wise, he was good. And with the exception of him walking the first batter of the game on 4 pitches, he seemed to kind of settle in and start throwing strikes. I think there's positives that we can take from his outing today, because stuff-wise, I think it was great. Maybe hopefully next time out he can give us a little bit more length and not tire when he did.
Coach, it was senior day, walk-off home run by a senior. What did it all mean to you, and what has it meant to you kind of throughout the season, seeing the senior leadership of this team?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. The seniors on this team, obviously we have a lot of them, have been awesome. And some of them that won't be back, I'm going to miss those guys, because there has been a lot of senior leadership, and these guys are helping these younger kids coming up. So it's awesome to see, and it was awesome to see a senior get the game-winning hit.
Coach Mikolajczyk, he definitely stretched out as far as his pitch count at 88 today, and hadn't gone over like 70 in a while. Is that something intentional you're trying to do in preparation for the CAA tournament?
Absolutely. I mean, we're trying to stretch him out as much as we can. We probably went a little too far with him today, but again, stuff-wise, he's a guy that we're going to count on in the tournament. So we're trying to see how long we can go with him, like I said, I think he's going to continue to pitch well. It's just a matter of how we manage that and when do we take him out of the game.
Coach, Sujak and Kanza gave you much needed innings out of the bullpen today. What can you say about their performances?
Yeah, they've that was good. They limited the damage. I think they gave up 1 run maybe. Yeah, so. That's what we need. And Sujak's been struggling a little bit lately, so it was nice to see him, kind of get back on track. He looked more comfortable out there today.
Coach, the mentality of never quit has been seen throughout this entire season. What can you say about it, and how has it helped?
It's, it just, the confidence builds, right? Like when we've walked off 6 times now. You just have confidence. Eventually it's going to happen. And that's why going into this tournament, we're a confident bunch. We know that, we've beaten every team in the conference, and there's no team that scares us. So it's nice to know that, this team continues to fight and never feels like they're out of a game. It makes my job a lot easier.
All right, Coach, thank you.
All right, thank you guys.